Hello guys, Junway here again with one more scalping video. Here I'm scalping the ES, and as you can see here, come on pen. Right. So basically, ES been going down since Friday. We have a recovery on Friday, and then today market open price gaps down. And since it gap down, we tried to rally, go back down. And since we've been kind of consolidating in this zone right here, but what I'm realizing is that though we're consolidating, we still have not made a new low. So this was the low, and technically it looks like we're trying to form a higher low somewhere around here. So then right here, I'm seeing a quick double bottom. I saw this a little bit late, but I still took the entry. I initially would want to be entering this trade around right in this zone, so I could be taking my profit right in this area. But I'm just gonna watch and see what happens right here. I'm looking for it to come back and test this resistance area at 2090. And also you can see I have a very close stop loss on this. My entry is 2009.86 and stop loss is only 3 points. So I'm using a very tight stop there just because price at any time can break down, which means that I would be wrong in my analysis. And if I'm wrong, I don't want to be too deep in the negative before I realize that, hey, this analysis is not correct. So let's watch and see what happens. So we're starting to move higher. One point, pulling back. So I'm rubbing my hands because I feel like I'm about to get paid right now. I know I'm about to get paid. So basically rubbing my hand because I can feel that dough coming. It's going to be around 4 or 5 points profit. I'll take it. I'm trading 5 contracts. So let's see what happens. Also, if you look in a little bit closer, start to see that MACD is starting to show like it wants to move into the positive territory. That'd be good. Typically, I would have moved my stop loss up already, but I'm just waiting a little bit more. For a little bit of a bigger move before I adjust it. Yeah, so we're up on 7.5. That's not good right there. So we have sellers coming in, start to push it down, but as long as it doesn't break back below this area, I will keep on waiting a little bit more. And typically, W pattern, which is a double bottom, typically runs a lot higher. So we got 1, 2 top. Let's see if we're gonna get paid for having the information. We're having a very hard time getting back up there. Looks like we want to start selling off. It's okay. So we're having a very hard time moving higher. Typically, when we see that, I usually like to change my mind and just close the trade out because it means something has fundamentally be trying to change. So I switch down to a smaller time frame to see how things look under the surface, and then at that point I'll try to make a decision if this is something I need to keep or just close it out. Hmm. The setup is still in play. Typically, I don't make a decision just based on one candle unless it's a situation where I'm bullish and then the market shows a bearish engulfing candle, then at that point in time, that definitely will start to impact the decision that I previously made. But if we're in a trend and we just see one specific red candle, that doesn't mean we're supposed to close the trade out, because we all know that the market, when it's going up, it pulls back a little bit and then it runs up. It doesn't give you like 10 or 20 green candles, because you always have people at different levels that have bought earlier before you and they're trying to sell and then get out of that trade. So one candle does not mean it's time to close the trade out. You just have to monitor the trend and look at your why. Why did you get in the trade in the first place? Alright, so clearly you can see now the trade is starting to work. So now I bring my stop loss up. If I get stopped out here, that's okay.
Stop filled.
Okay. And the reason for that is because this trade was taking a very long time to do what I needed it to do. So getting stopped out there was okay, because I'd rather get stopped out with a smaller profit than have the entire trade turn around on me, because it was just having a very hard time to do what I initially thought or was initially expecting. Alright, so it's always okay to get stopped out with a smaller profit and then reanalyze the trade. And as we can see here, clearly, we have broke out of this downtrend slightly here. But typically what happens is when we get a breakout like that, we always pull back to test if we can hold before we move higher. Now in this case, it looks like we may pull back, but I'm out of the trade for now. My profit right there was just $165. That's not a lot, but hey, that's lunch money. Alright? So if you like the contents that I'm putting out here in this video on this channel, please like and subscribe to our page so that when my next video comes out, you'll be the first to be notified. I look forward to seeing you on the channel.